story of Romeo and Juliet, ghetto version. So you got the Capulets in their whorehouse over her. And then you got these Montague bitches all up in this crack house or some shit. And you got Romeo, who's crying about this dumb bitch Rosalind, who don't love him no more. And you got this 13-year-old whore over here named Juliet. Her parents are like, no, you gotta go get fucked. You gotta go get married or some shit. So there's this guy named Paris. And they well, before all this started, there was like a big fight and shit. The prince came in, he was like, oh, hell nah, if anyone else fights, I'll kill y'all. So, yeah, there's this guy Paris, back to Paris. He's talking to Lord Capulet or some dude over here, and they're like, yeah, I only told my daughter she has to marry someone who she loves, so you're gonna come to our little party tonight, and you're gonna make her love you. So, then these Mercutio and Benvolio find out about this party, and they walk over to Romeo, and they're like, Romeo, we're going to a party. It's like a mass ball or something, so we're going to go to this party. He's like, no, hell no, I'm still crying over Rosalind. They're like, oh, you're going to this party. So they're walking over there with their swag, and they're like, yeah. The first girl Romeo sees is frickin' Juliet. So he's dancing on her, he's like, yeah. And then she's like, no, we gotta touch palms, like some pilgrim shit with palms or some shit. And then they start making out, and then that's over, and then Juliet's on the balcony or some shit, and she's like confessing her love, and she's like, Romeo, I love you. And then he like comes out of the bush, it's like some stalker, and he's like, oh girl, I'm right here. And then she's like, oh shit, you just heard everything I said. And then, yeah, she's like, and then they plan to get married. They make this whole little plan to get married. They get the nurse in on it. And so Romeo walks over to this little friar dude over here, Friar Lawrence, who is a drug dealer. I know it. He's supposed to be a priest. He's a drug dealer. So he's like, we gotta get married. I gotta marry this girl. So they actually have this little ceremony where they get married. But this has got to consummate this. It means they gotta have sex. They need to fuck. So they make this plan. So they're all married and stuff. Well, here comes Romeo. Well, no, there's Benvolio and Mercutio out on the street, and then Tybalt, who was at the party, like, there's that Romeo dude. I'm gonna kill him. He was at the party, but he never got a chance to kill Romeo. So he's on the streets, and he finds Benvolio and Mercutio. He's like, where's Romeo? I'm gonna kill him. And they're like, he's not here, but I'll fight you. And this is Mercutio. He's like, I'll fight you. So they fight in. And then Romeo comes over, and he's like, Tybalt, I can't fight you for reasons I can't explain. And then Mercutio, like the dumb, sleazy little slut he is. I mean, Tybalt. This is Tybalt, not Mercutio. He goes around the back of Romeo and just stabs him. And then you just see Romeo. He's like, ah, nigga, no. He's like, And he just slays him. He's like, no. And then, so they both dead on the ground. And Mercutio's running for his life because he's going to get killed. And the prince comes in. He's like, oh, shit, what happened here? And then Benvolio's like, yeah, they all killed each other. So he's like, well, Mercutio's banned. Romeo is banned. He's banned from Verona. So he's still got this plan to Juliet, okay? He's still got this plan. But he can't get into Verona without getting caught, or else he's going to get killed. But he still goes, and they have sex, and they consummate this whole fuckery here. But he still has to leave. And so the Capulet bitches over there think Juliet's crying over her dead cousin. But no, she's crying because, oh my god, Romeo's banned and some shit. And so they plan, they're like, you're going to marry Paris, whether you like it or not. And if you cry, I'm going to smack you like the prostitute you are. And they're treating her like a crack whore or something. So she's like, okay, fine, I'll just marry Paris. But she goes to Friar Lawrence, she's like, if you don't help me, I'm going to kill myself right here, right now. And so he gets this little potion shit, and it's going to make her seem dead for like 42 hours or something like that. So she goes and she drinks it, and they go to wake her up in the morning of her wedding day. This has all happened in 3 days. This is crazy. And they like, oh my god, Juliet's dead, oh my god. And then, so they bury Juliet, and Romeo's supposed to get the message that this is all just a potion. He's supposed to wake her up and whisk her away or something, but he never got this message. He got the message that she is dead. So he's all upset now. He goes to her tomb, and there's Paris there crying like a little bitch. And so Romeo comes over, and he's like, bitch, get out of here, this is my wife. And he's like, this is my girlfriend. And so Romeo's like, no, slain. And he throws Paris in his dumb tomb too, where Tybalt's rotten and Juliet's specifically dead. And then Romeo had a potion or something. He goes in there, he drinks it, and he dies. And then the friar comes in somehow, and right on cue, Juliet. She wakes up, and she's like, where's Romeo? Where's Romeo? And they're like, Romeo's dead. And So she's like, I know. And then the fire runs out of here like some little pussy or something. And Juliet's like, oh no, he's dead. And she takes his dagger and she just stabs herself. And she's dead. And then they all come in and they're like, this is creepy. She was dead and now she's dead again. What the hell? And then they turn out they all dead. And the prince comes in and he's like, look what you did. Your baby's dead now. Your baby's dead. Romeo's mom just passed out and died right there. So walking in, they dead. And then the Capulets are like, oh brother, I'm sorry. They do like a bro hug and some shit. And then they're like, I'm sorry. Too bad they already dead, but I'm sorry. You know, Montague and Capulet's gonna love each other now. The end.